Hi everyone, it's Norma and it is that time of the month. It is what I am burning for the month of May. And this is a really good day to do this video because even though it is May 15th, you wouldn't know it by the temperature outside. You would think we were in late November or something. It's been cold, it's been raining, we had rain, we had sleet, we had snow. It snowed this morning, then it turned to rain, it turned to sleet, then it turned to snow. And actually right now that I'm ready to film the video, and I wish it was gloomy and crazy windy and rainy and snowy outside, it's actually, the sun has come back out, but it's getting ready to set. So it's getting a little bit late. So what do I have going on in the month of May? I have a lot going on. Oh, whoa. Mama, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? He pulled out. Okay, sorry for that. He's been trying to get my attention all day. He wants to go outside and it's too cold. I won't let him go sit in his playpen because I have to sit out there with him and that's just not happening. So anyway, where were we? I have a lot going on this month because May was unusually cool and chilly and rainy. You know, we were really lucky to have a mild winter, and then all of a sudden when spring's here, Mother Nature's not cooperating. So I've been trying to take advantage of this cool weather to really get a lot of candles burning. I'm trying to reduce my stash. As you guys know, semi-annual sale is coming up soon for Yankee Candle and Bath and Body Works. And I know I'm going to be buying some things, even though I've been kind of on a semi-quasi wax ban. I haven't been buying a lot of stuff. I still have been buying things, but I just have too much. And so it's like, you know what? I'm going to try to use up some of what I have, you know, trying to get out of the save it, hoard it mentality, which is really hard, especially, you know, when it comes to some favorite candles. In my Facebook group, we've been playing Candle Roulette, which is really helping me go and pick some candles that I might not ordinarily pick, or they're candles, you know, in my collection that for some reason or other I've just never gotten around to them. And so the Candle Roulette has really helped me, like, okay, I have to find a candle in this category. What do I got? So last month in April, the category was pink candles. So you're going to see a lot of pink candles today because I just kind of went with that theme and ran with it. Now, yesterday we voted on a new candle, which was a brown candle, which is what you're going to see in here. So this is the only brown candle I have going right now. Oh, and I lost a wick, of course. It was performing perfectly until I decided to do the video and then I lose a wick. But this is a Goose Creek candle. It's a 3-wick tumbler that I picked up at Burlington Coat Factory. I think it was last summer or the summer before. I kind of lost track of time. And this is in the scent Driftwood and Sandstar. And on cold, it's actually a really nice scent. You know, it's light. It's definitely, you know, a bathroom type of scent. It's not going to like scent your whole house, but a smaller room. But when it's burning, I can't really smell it. Let me give it a whiff. Yeah, a little bit I can. I can smell a little bit of salty muskiness. But it's definitely very light. So it's, you know, a candle that's like, you know what, I just want to burn and get out of here because I got to make room for more. And then in my fractal votive holders, I have votives in fresh cut roses. And then in my tea light warmer, I just started a tart of lavender vanilla because I wanted something to, you know, cut on the rose because I had a lot of rose stuff going on, which you shall see. Okay, then over here on the commode, I just started this candle today. This is a Kringle candle in the scent Peony, and this is their old style. You know, now they did away with this style. This was called the Crystal Pillar. It's a 1-wick candle. And they've replaced everything with 2 wicks and they've redone the labels. So I actually like this style with the 1 wick like this, but for some reason they made the change, but the label change was definitely an improvement. So I've burnt this candle before. Peony is one of my favorite florals from Kringle Candle, so I actually really like this one. And we got a wax bowl going. Almost. And you know, the peony is kind of like a light rose scent. Okay, so over here on my dresser, we have, what do we have? We have in here, we have Troublemaker. This is a pillar in lavender vanilla from Yankee Candle. And the reason I say Troublemaker is I just have a lot of issues with the pillars. I have one over here, so let's check it out. And I don't know if I'm going to be buying any more. You can see how we have an uneven burn there. Hang on. Need some light. Okay, see, I just had this problem with these smooth wax pillars where the wick moves, so it's obviously over on this side because this side is pulling out and the other side isn't. And same thing going on with this one, which is really annoying. And then I also had a problem with the wicks tunneling like straight down, so I actually had to scoop out some wax, and the wicks didn't stay light. I mean, I've had so many issues with these tumblers, and this one of these, I can't remember which one was worse. One was better than the other in the lavender vanilla, and it's just like, you know what, I'm not going to be buying these anymore. I really don't think I'm going to buy any more. Now this is a new accessory. This is a tea light holder that I got from Kringle, and I got it to go with my salt lamp and my favorite firefly holders from Yankee. I just love these things. I'm obsessed with them. So I think that looks kind of pretty. Okay, then on my main dresser, this is really lit up. I have a new accessory that I just got today, and this is a crystal holder that I picked up at Home Goods. And I actually picked up a couple other holders, but I don't know where to put them yet. But I couldn't resist putting at least one of them out for the video. So this one was the smallest one, and I think it just looks perfect here. So inside here, I have the last remnants of my Honoré Bendel candle in Velvet Oud. I recently just did a review on this one, so you can check that out. I love this scent, and I'm sad that it's almost done. So I do have another one, but I think I'll probably try another scent when it finishes. And then I have tea lights in lavender vanilla and all the various tea light holders. And then in the tea light warmer, remember I told you with my pillars, I had to scoop out the wax. Well, there it is. I put it in my tea light warmer. So that's the lavender vanilla from the pillar. And then in here, I have one of my favorite candles, Roses of Cliff Walk. And I have two of them going, one on each. And Roses of Cliff Walk is apparently one of the candles that is coming back for the semi-annual sale. So I finally felt safe in burning a couple of them. Since it's coming back, I'll be able to, you know, pick up a few more. I'm not going to go crazy with the semi-annual sale this year, but I'm definitely going to be picking up Roses of Cliff Walk. Rainbow's End is supposed to be coming back. I'll pick up, you know, a couple of those. But there's not really a whole lot I'm interested in. So, yeah. But Roses of Cliff Walk, the two of these, I had them in my bathroom earlier, and whatever I burn in the bathroom spills out into this bedroom if it's a good thrower. And the two of them coming from the bathroom into the bedroom like almost were choking me out today. Now here in this spot, the throw isn't as well, but I mean, I can definitely smell it. Roses of Cliff Walk is, you know, has so far been for me always a dependable performer. It burns well. I mean, I can get a wax pull in like 3 hours compared to, you know, some of my candles where, you know, I need 5 or 6. So I really, really love it. Let's just check how this one's burning. See, I lit everything about 2.5 hours ago, and as you can see, that one's almost pulled out, and that one's almost pulled out. So yeah, 3 hours. Great, great performer, great scent. I love it. Roses of Cliff Walk. Okay, and here's my lamp in the hallway. I finally replaced the battery in my Luminara candle. I got a bunch of the Luminara candles in December at White Barn, and I mean, the batteries just went out like a couple weeks ago. So from December to May, I think that's really, really good. I do use the remote control function. So I just turn them on when I get home, and then I turn them off before I go to bed. So they're on maybe 2 hours, 3 hours max a night. My mom, on the other hand, has hers go on automatically with the timer. So it's 5 hours on, then they shut off. She did have to replace her batteries in March. So, but that's still really good though. These are the ones that take the D battery, so they're the larger size. Okay, my computer room, I really didn't change up my decor from April at all, other than add a few things. So I still have, I don't even know, Twilight Flight Lantern, I think that's what this is called, with my fireflies. I just love this. I just love it. I am so glad I picked it up because I almost didn't. And inside of it, I have the last remnants of fresh cut herbs. I was afraid it was going to end before I did the video, but yeah, it's still going. The fresh cut herbs actually did really well for me. I do have 2 going on in this room, so it does take 2 to scent the room, so it's not super strong, but between the 2 of them I can definitely smell it. And fresh cut herbs is like it's a mint, basil, I think parsley blend. It's fresh, it's not like a savory. I mostly get the mint. I get the mint and the basil, and then just a hint of the parsley. Some people said it smells like catnip, which I can see where they would say that, because catnip is related to the mint family. But I mostly get mint with a hint of basil. Okay, so in my bathroom, I have a Kringle candle. This is in the scent Spa Day. And I was actually going to get a review up on this one today, but I just ran out of time because in order to film this What I Am Burning Now video, it's quite a production. Because first of all, I have to clean the house, and then I have to get everything set up, and yeah, it's a production. So I just ran out of time, and I have a feeling that this candle is going to be done before I get a chance. Basically, this is a mint, apple, and I forget what else the other scent is. Is it eucalyptus? To me, I get mostly mint. So, and the reason I picked this was because I had the fresh cut herbs in the computer room, and both of these rooms, whatever I have in the computer room and the bathroom, the scents kind of spill out into the hallway and mingle. So I figured they just worked well together. It's been a good performer. I've had no issues with the burn. It's really unusual to have burn issues with the Kringle candle. It's a strong thrower. Like I said, it definitely fills this room and spills out into the bedroom. Then over here I have my firefly accessory again, which I just love. Not firefly, this is the dragonfly. This is the gift set. So if you're interested, go to Yankee Candle's website, look under gifts. And what do I have burning in there? Oh, Lake Sunset, because I didn't know what else to burn. And then I have an unscented tea light from Colonial Candle in this. Okay, then on my stove, I have another Yankee Candle. And this is in the scent Garden Cucumber. And I've had so many problems with this one. And you probably can't see it. But see that? It doesn't pull out. And the reason is this has a skinny wick. I'm convinced they put the wrong wick in this candle. I can't get it to pull out. So Yeah, so it's a disappointment because, you know, it's a nice cucumber scent, and I think it would be strong if it could actually pull out because I can smell it even without it having to pull out. I've had it cut wax out a couple times. Um, you know, I'm not home enough during the week to just have all day burns. If I had several all day burns, I could probably correct it because it did better yesterday when I was home all day. But as you can see, issues with it. You know, it's just something that it needs a long time to burn because it has a skinny wick. Okay, then on my kitchen counter, I have some medium jars in French vanilla, simply because I have a lot of florals going on, and I just needed something to break it up. And I'm really, you know, this is the first time I burned French vanilla. And, you know, this is in the medium jar, and I've been very, very happy with the performance. I've been getting a wax pull in, you know, 3 hours, maybe not even quite 3 hours. And, you know, it's a vanilla scent, so it's not strong, but I can smell it. So I'm actually really, really surprised and pleased. I can't believe I've never tried French vanilla before, but now I have. I want more. And I just have the same thing going on the other side. Now over here, I have another Yankee candle. I got a lot of Yankees going on right now, and this is in Cherry Blossom. And this is finally starting to get fixed. I don't know, do I have a wax pool? Not quite yet, but it has pulled out all the way to the edge. I have two going. I'll show you the other one in a minute. This has been a slow burner. I had to give it a really, really good long burn yesterday to finally correct it where it would start pulling out. Luckily, I didn't have to cut out any wax, but yeah, it's a little bit slow burner compared to my Roses of Cliff Walk, but it looks like it's finally starting to get under control. The scent itself, I decided I don't really care for that much. I just don't like cherry blossom scents in general, I think. So I have one more that I'll save for next year, but it's if it comes back, I probably wouldn't repurchase it. It's just, yeah, it's not my favorite floral. So I'll just come over here to show you the other one real quick. Yeah, this one's doing good too. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy finally, because I've been struggling with these. So yeah, they've been doing pretty good so far. Yay! Now over here is a candle that I just do not like. This is Champaca Blossom, and this was when I told you for the candle relay we had to pick pink. So this was the first one I chose. Beautiful looking candle. I just don't like the scent. There's something about it that is just off-putting to me. This also was a very slow burner. I burnt one last year. So this is my second one, maybe my third one. I think I burnt two last year. So this is my last one, and I'm happy to get rid of it. It is beautiful looking when it burns because it's, you know, very light colored pink wax. But as you can see, yeah, pulling out issues, and it hasn't corrected itself. Even though it's got some better burn time than my Cherry Blossom, but it sure is pretty looking. Then over here, I know this is crazy. I stuck a tea light holder inside this sleeve because I just kind of like the way it looked, so why the heck not? What do I have in here? I have tea lights in buttercream, and same thing over here. Then over here on my dining room table, in my dragonfly holder, I have a jar of fresh cut roses, and this one is doing good too, pulled out. So let's see. It's been, oops, sorry about that. 3 hours since I've lit everything. So hey, 3 hours for a Yankee candle to pull out, that's phenomenal. And then in the holders, I have votives of fresh cut roses. Okay, over here in my fractal holders, I have more votives of fresh cut roses. And then in the tea light holder, I have tea lights of buttercream. And in this holder, I'm testing out another Henri Bendel candle. This is in the scent Orchid, and I could tell from the moment I opened it up I don't like it. I ordered this online, so I didn't have a chance to smell it first. And now that it's burning, I still don't like it. But so it's over here where I can't really smell it that well unless I sit over in this spot. But Mambo and Tango like to sit over here on these chairs, so it's far enough away from me I can't really smell it that great, which is fine by me because I don't like the scent. What are you doing, Mambo? Okay, this is something new. One thing I did do this month was I bought another small cabinet to store my candles. So on my one wall that I always say I have a hard time doing something with, I had two CD cases that I had shoved together. So I have now separated them, so I was able to put something new here. So this is my Kirkland holder that I got. And this is a new one that I got from Pier 1 that I really, really love. It's a metal leaf. It's bronze, and inside I have a Kringle candle, which, oh, I've lost a wick. Now I got the other wick going. Oh my goodness, how bright that is. And isn't it a beautiful reflection on the wall? This is actually like a textured glass, so it casts that pretty pattern. And you can't see it right now, but this is like a bronzy, almost like a bronzy copper. But that is Kringle's. Let's see if I can turn it around. Oh, how should we do this? I probably shouldn't do this because I'm going to lose my wick. But this is, remember in the bathroom I had Kringle's Peony? Well, you guys can't see it anyway because it's dark. This is the current version, the 2-wick version in Peony. And I think the scent, I don't know. I think my other one smells a little bit stronger, to tell you the truth, but they're both, you know, I don't think they changed the scent formula. It's probably just in my nose, who knows. And in here I have the filled votives that I got from Colonial, and this is in vanilla. And so on the other side of my TV I have basically the same setup. I have the filled votive in vanilla. I think it's called Simply Vanilla from Colonial Candle. And this is another Kringle. And this is the scent Fresh Lilac, or is it Lilac? Lilac, I think. And it's got a gorgeous wax pool going. I don't know if you guys can see that. And so far it's staying its nice white color. So, yeah, they've been doing pretty good burn-wise. The Kringles over here. Now, this is not the greatest spot to get a throw, unfortunately. Where I had these before on the other wall, which I'll show you my new cabinet in a minute, that space gets a really good throw. Over here by my TV, the throw is not so good, but it sure looks pretty at night when I'm sitting on my sofa watching TV, so I'll live with it. That's fine with me. Okay, I turned up the lights a little bit so you could see this metal leaf hurricane. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, and there's my new cabinet. I love it. I got it from Wayfair.com, and I kind of wish it was a little bit bigger, but I'm glad it's not because I was able to, you know, bring it from outside and in the house by myself. If it was much bigger than that, I don't think I could have. I picked this up at Home Goods today. This is like a little Thai figurine. I have tea lights in, what is that, buttercream. These are some holders that I picked up at Home Goods. I think it's Chesapeake Bay, and it's like vanilla bean, and the dragonfly fractal holder. I have in here, I have Swan Creek, vanilla pound cake, which is vanilla yumminess, and basically the same thing going on here. But yeah, I'm really happy with my new cabinet, and now I have a new spot to do candlescaping, so yay, I like it. And last but not least, I get to sit on the sofa. In my votive holders, I actually have a mixture. I have fresh cut roses and buttercream from Yankee Candle, and in the holders, I did buttercream tea lights, And then in this hurricane, I have a Bath and Body Works candle. This is Paris Lavender Macaron. Basically, because like I said, I have all these florals going, and it's been kind of cold and windy and dreary for May. So I just wanted something to give me some, a little bit of warmth and comfort and a break from, all the heavy florals. And I still really like this hurricane. I wish I'd gotten to. But anyway, there you guys have it. That is what I am burning in the month of May. And, June's going to be here in a couple weeks. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a decor change or not. So you guys will just have to stay tuned and see. If you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below. And have a blessed day.